Well, hello, hello. Picking up from where I last left off. It's the tail. I need to work on the tail. It needs to be longer. Question is, should I think I'll section it off. That's what I'll do. Let's make sure all of our tools are properly kept. Build a trim. I also updated ZBrush too, so. Oh, I've got the spider. I've got, I'll just show you my quick saves. I've got the early beginnings of Snowdrop herself. Let me quick save and then just show you. It's this one. Yeah. So these are called Z spheres. They help to change or alter the figure as we go. So that's the basics of that. Let me see here. I'll show you the spider. Spider actually has color on it, so. There. Oh, don't say that. I'm kind of proud of this one. It's still not complete, but it's looking pretty bestial. I still have to work on them, but there's like a little competition that we were doing. I don't know, was it called Kingdoms of Arda? It's like a Bannerlord mod for Lord of the Rings. They were like, well, we're thinking about doing spiders. I was like, well, what do you think about this? That was fun to do. I still have to do a few edits, especially like on the legs, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's the whole point. Spiders are supposed to be evil, so. They're supposed to look nasty. They replaced like some hair. It's inspired by was it that did the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, the television series. That's what the model's based off of. Oh, are these closer? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Is this a closer image of Snowdrop? Yeah, this is closer. I didn't realize I had gotten that far. Sometimes I forget. But you can see like the general shape and the outline and what I'm going for. It's just not done yet. I still have lots of work to do. Yeah, you should be. Spiders are pretty nasty, but yeah, That's the general concept that I'm not working on right now. But I know that the dragon's going to be the hardest, so that's why I'm working on that. Because the dragon is like going to be the more challenging of them, if that makes sense. The ponies will be pretty much like a bunch of spheres put together. So that's a sneak peek of the ponies. I don't know whether I just want to delete this or just make a bunch of new subtools and then edit as I go. I think I'll do that. So let's go ahead and make a separate folder. I'm trying to get all this stuff organized. I really am. That way I can like section off and link stuff together. And what's this? Then you find stuff like, hey, what does this belong to? I go with leg. The hip was actually very, very challenging. Good. It's supposed to be terrifying. I don't like, well, I'm indifferent towards spiders. Certain bugs gross me out. Let's go ahead and rename this to just backbone, and then let's see, we can merge that, but I don't want to do that, not yet. I do want to merge the backbone and the rib cages, but I don't know about anything else. So just backbone, we'll just rename it backbone. Dragon backbone. One, and then edit it. We'll have a new folder for the tail. I actually had to split up the ribs. Because I thought they were too bulky. And when animating, you don't want stuff to clip into each other, so that's why I shrunk. New folder, tail. And now we can get to chopping. The question is, how do I want to do it? I don't know if I like this song. I might switch this song over. It's very dreamy, like. I feel like it's kind of putting me to sleep. Let's go ahead and change the song. There we go. It's a little bit more lively. If you were recreating the characters in your series in the style of Dark Souls, who would be and what boss or enemy from Dark Souls would you base it off of? So I have never played Dark Souls, so I wouldn't know who I would base my stuff off. I know like the general gist of Dark Souls, like you're supposed to be like this undead and you're supposed to claim souls. And I understand that it's like a really depressing, dark universe. I don't know. It's My Little Pony, so it's kind of like those. I don't know enough about it to say a fair comparison, if that makes sense. I'd be shooting in the dark. I know that they have epic boss battles, but other than that, I heard that's very, very difficult. Like, it's hard. I'm confused. Where's this tail at? Tell way over here. I have to really learn how to That looks pretty good. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I just simply don't know who would be what, boss-wise. Generally speaking, I play games to have fun, not beat my head against the wall. As I understand, Dark Souls is, you have to be a certain type of player to enjoy that. It's like games are supposed to be fun and relaxing, not frustrating and rage inducing. That's why they're called games. That's why they're called games. Maybe we can start shrinking it slightly. I don't know if I wanted it that much. Hello, hello, welcome. Stay a while and listen. Hope the music and the voice isn't too loud. I'm still working on settings. But I think I've worked out most of the stuff. Like anything, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And any feedback would be much appreciated. So if there's something I need to change, please let me know. I'll try to do my best. I should simply just increase the tail until I find like a good length. I think it needs to be at least the length of the body. Yeah, well, welcome back. I've been away. I've been doing lots of stuff, so life gets in the way of having fun, you know. But it is good to see you back. I'm going to try to be making new changes and developments for the channel. Starting with 3D animation. Well, 3D modeling, 3D printing, and, you know, cool stuff. Got me a soundboard, everything else, so if you guys want me to change the music, just let me know. Duplicate that. So it needs to be the length of the body, right? At least. Think of the length of the wings, right? It's the longest. Nice. I'm still learning, so I've taken no professional classes or anything like that, and maybe you can help me. What 3D stuff are you learning on? Are you learning on Blender or ZBrush? What you learning on? Of course, there's like other stuff out there, but I'm not familiar with those. My objective is to 3D model into ZBrush, and then transfer the OBJ files into Blender, where they will be animated. So this is all my fine detail work, and concept will be separate from Blender, because I'm planning to 3D print with these things, and hopefully, you know, make some miniatures for you guys, and you can purchase if you're interested. But that's a long ways away. I don't even have a 3D printer yet. These are all just concepts and plans for the channel. Hopefully they'll all come to fruition. Blender, yeah. How do you like Blender? So I've learned Blender in a much older version. They had like a huge update, and then they did like a partnership with Adobe. It's still free, right? Pretty sure it's still free. Right now I'm just kind of working on ZBrush right now. I need to shrink it a little bit. Is that the length of the body? I think so. That's not exactly what I was wanting. Probably clay brush. What do you guys think? You think that's a long enough tail? It's damn near double the original. I think that's good. I think that's appropriate. Let's get a reference. So generally speaking, this is what I've been using for that. And then a cat, basing my dragon off of a cat dragon. Cats have about... looks like they have smaller tails. It's about the length of the spine, though. At least to the shoulders, I think. Think it's good? Alright, alright. Yeah, I probably don't want to go much further than that. Probably end in a... This is the cylinder. Spherical cylinder. I'm going to try to keep stuff organized. Bad problem is that I like go, and I don't organize, and that gets me in trouble a lot. If you don't organize your objects, and it can get you into trouble. I learned that on the dragon's face. This will be the tip. Oh, you're talking about, wyverns. Or wyverns, depending on your dialect. Wyverns are, well, according to my lore, and pretty much probably the vast majority of people, at least in the D&D world, view wyverns as a subcategory of the draconic heritage, and I view them as that, well, like that. How about you? Do you think wyverns are the same as dragons? I think they're separate critters. Need to shrink that. I need a more aggressive brush. There we go. Where's our clay buildup? A little bit better. Yeah. Same family tree, like draconic heritage. But usually they're depicted as dumber, more animalistic. Sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. Think of, sometimes they breathe fire, sometimes they don't. My usual concept for wyverns is that they don't breathe fire, but they have poison, right? So they're like a scorpion. They sting their prey and then fly off, then let you die slowly. As they watch you from afar, like a buzzard. That's how I usually play my wyverns anyways. They're not dumb. They're like a very cunning hunter, depending on their age and stuff too. But usually they're pretty badass. I like to view them as, oh my, I am messing up so much. I did not turn on... There we go. They weren't being symmetrical. Okay. Autosave, you are wonderful. Otherwise, I'd forget. Let's quick save while we're here, too. I try to save it in two separate things, quick save and autosave. That way, in case one file goes, the other one will hopefully be alright. There's a couple times where I've crashed the system. Not intentionally, mind you, it's just meshing too much at once does it. So this will be week 2. It literally took me a week to do the dragon skull. Let's have a look at the dragon skull. I'm actually pretty damn proud of it. There was a lot of learning on that. But that was a lot of work. You gotta make sure that the skull looks good. You can get away with like cuts and stuff like that on like other body parts, but the skull, you definitely have to put in the effort. Just appearance-wise. And I'm actually very, very proud of him. He turned out exactly how I wanted it to be, which is my reference. I'll show you my reference. Let's see if I can find my reference. Right here. Perfect. Actually, it was an actual skull. So from that, right, from this concept art, this 2D concept art, to this. That's one thing that I like about 3D. It's like you can get really detailed compared to 2D artwork. Do a 360 on it. So like the initial investment in time, it's longer. Like I could easily pump this out within probably like a day easily in Flash. However, it took me about a week. But this bad boy is going to be 3D printed and everything else. So this will be worth it once it's all said and done. It's a sexy beast. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Proud of that. I'm going to have to work on the arms and stuff like that as well. But I wanted to like hammer out specifically the body, right? I wanted to make sure that the body had proportions and he's T-squared off correctly. Or T-posed correctly. So he's at his maximum length length at whatever he's doing, right? So his feet are spread out to max. His wings are spread out to max. His tail will be spread out to max. Once I get him into, well, once I start Z-sphering him, I'll be able to bend him and make him take different poses. But I'm a long way from there, and I have to learn that. I'm not there yet. Alright, where was I? Back to work. So I'm liking him. I'm liking him a lot. He's turning out quite. I'm quite pleased with the results. I hope you guys like him too. So. That will be done in ZBrush, and it's really hard to manipulate his skeleton. Something that I forgot is his eyebrows. I actually might do that. I haven't done his eyebrows. If you can see right here, he needs eyebrows, so just look at this. He has these big eyebrows, which is how he expresses himself as a skeleton. So that will be rigged, but everything else will be pretty stagnant because it's nothing but bone. So if that makes sense. Let's actually do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make his eyebrows. Object. Is there anything we can copy? Do its eyeballs. That worked. So these are already welded. Yeah. See, I'm glad that I'm talking to you guys because going back and reviewing my work definitely helps. We need clay buildup. Let's have a look. They actually have like a shape, like a diamond, like an off diamond. So let's go ahead. That looks appropriate. They're smaller, right? Actually, the eyeball's smaller, but it's fine. Nope. It's a little aggressive, but that's okay. We need to build up this. Yeah, he's a bug now. He's got 4 eyeballs. Everyone must have eyes. Was it How to Train Your Dragon? I actually didn't like that about their dragons. Like, how many eyes do they have? 8? 9? 10? Good lord. And then they're like a hive and everything else. I'm like, what is going on here? Reptiles, maybe. But bugs? Like, that's how to train your dragon bugs. And like a king and a queen, and I wasn't too sure about that. Because bugs generally are not social. Let's actually thin this out a little. Let's see here. That's a diamond shape. Let's go ahead and pull this out a little. Can't really watch that right now, but popped in and say hi. Well, what's up? Hi, goodbye. You have dragons for what, like 4 years old? Dragons with came out a Lovecraft book in the universe. I don't know if they're Lovecraftian, because then they'd have like tentacles and crap like that, and they'd be on hoods and. All religious and worshiping Cthulhu or the great cosmic terror. I mean, why not, right? Why can't dragons worship the old ones, huh? Makes sense to me. Oh, thank you very much. I'm working on it. Let's have a look, see. This right here still needs to be chunked. This needs to grow. Yeah, I mean, great old ones. I don't know if they were ever mentioned in the MLP universe. Probably not, because, you know, it's My Little Pony. great cosmic terrors of the galaxy are probably unknown. We just don't think about that. It's a very human thing. Fear the unknown. And that's a good thing about humanity is like, once we stepped out of our cave, nothing could stop us. Except for the occasional wildcat attack and us killing each other. I mean, humanity has a lot of flaws, but you gotta give it to us that we're definitely inventive. Definitely inventive. Alright, let's have a look, see. So the top looks like it's more angled off, so let's go ahead and flatten this out just a little bit. Just a little bit. That was too much. So let's see. That'll work. Want the thicker on the bottom. Thicker on the bottom. Almost like a scale, almost. Let's have a look-see. Now I think we've got the general shape. Now we need to just edit it in the sense of like squishing it to its appropriate squish. Squish a little bit more. Is that correct? Alright, let's have a look-see. It needs to be a little bit higher. Nope. A little bit down, like so. Is that too aggressive? That might have been too aggressive. We'll see. Let's have a look-see at the skull. I think that's... Let's put in some more before we say yay or nay. Duplicate. It definitely needs to be further out. Does need to be a little bit bigger. So yeah, I thought it was too aggressive. I thought it was. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now we need, how many are there? How many eyebrow things is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to make sure that there are 6. 1, 2, duplicate. I need to make sure that they're just slightly larger each time. Separately. I don't know whether they should be free floating or not. Already I can tell that I need to make them smaller. Bring them down. Assuming that there's going to be 6 of them, so smaller. I have to be at least half the size. Well, edit, move over. Right now I'm just trying to position him. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to make sure that the proportions are correct. I'm learning like some things you can do in 2D, you can't do in 3D. It actually takes up space. It's like, that's not logical. Okay. Let me bring these together a little bit closer. How's that look, by the way? Let's not lose sight on coolness factor. Okay, that's fine, actually. Yeah, everything's good so far. I'm gonna turn it outward slightly. Like that. I feel like it needs to be turned. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then duplicate. We're trying to get 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 6 is the biggest one. Okay. So this needs to be expanded slightly. Let's go ahead and thin. Ooh. I think that's how we're going to do it. We're going to have to thin these in order to make them work. I think that's okay. Yeah. I don't like how close they are. Separate them slightly. "2D controller gives me fits." What do you mean by that? Hello, yeah. Sorry, sometimes I zone out. I do, just be patient and I'll get to you. Also, how's the music? How's the voice? Everything good for everybody? No static, no issues. Hey, double feeds. It's like my 4th time streaming, so let me know if there's any issues. Turn it out slightly. Then down, maybe. Let's get a little complex. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to flatten these in order for them to all fit. Trackpad, it's hard to manipulate objects versus changing the camera angle. So I just use keyboard and mouse. I don't have, what's it, a Wacom or whatever they're called. So, yeah. I've heard that they're good and, like, people recommend them. But when I'm dealing with, like, 3D objects, it's just, in order to get, like, a good perspective of space and, like, does this look right? Does this fit appropriately? Is it binding? Is it clipping through other objects? And if it is, do I want it to clip through objects, right? So I don't mind, for example, it clipping through the eyebrow. I can make adjustments to the eyebrow. What I want is to make sure that this is the primary thing that the audience will see, right? So I'm going to have to come back through and adjust stuff on the face, right? Like shorten the eyebrow and give this more definition, far more clear. But I have to make sure everything looks appropriate. If that makes sense. Could this be a real creature, right? Does it take 3D space? Does it have weight? Does it have size? Is he girthy? Is he a big boy? Yeah, just because he's skin and bone, well, bone, doesn't mean that it doesn't have mass, right? It's not loose side, just make sure. I need to angle that off a little bit more, maybe push it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 more. So just go ahead and add 2 more. Duplicate. And make it just slightly bigger. Yep. He needs to thin out. Nope. I hit the wrong key. He needs to go down, out. It needs to be slightly bigger. Yes, you don't want to pet this dragon. This dragon you don't want to pet. This one you don't. Be cold to the touch. You get no warmth from this one. Assuming that he'd even let you touch him. I need 1 more, and then we'll look at it again. And this one's the biggest, so we'll double. Is it double the size? It's about a quarter, about a third bigger. Adjustments. Let's have a look-see. Oh, that looks good. It needs a little bit of work, but just for placeholders, that looks really, really good. Okay, let's have a look-see. Let's get some poses here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a sexy beast right there. Yeah, that's... I need to lift the eyebrows a little bit more, or the eye scales. I don't know what you call this. They need to be lifted up. These maybe drop down a little bit more. But yeah, that's looking... That's a sexy dragon right there. That's a I'm gonna eat your face dragon. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Let's go ahead and drop this slightly, drop this slightly. This needs to be lifted up. Remember, these are T poses, so everything needs to go to like the extreme. So he needs to look a little bit surprised. Still needs to go higher up. So what we'll do is we'll flatten, rotate, Uh, how do you kill something that's already dead? It's kind of like, yes, nuke zombies. I was like, okay, but they're already dead. It's kind of like, you'll kill the ones in the blast radius, right? You'll kill the ones in the blast radius, but you won't kill the zombies. Reduce it to atoms. How would you do that? I mean, magic? I guess magic would work, assuming that you had access to it. Yep. That's the problem with Dracolich, because even if you destroy their like main or original body, they just go into another draconic form. Gotta kill their phylactery. Gotta destroy it. Everybody's got a weakness, you just got to find it. Everything has a weakness. Can't make everything OP. For example, right? This particular dragon does not have access to magic. He's like a big, hulking brute that's intelligent. He's had years and centuries to plan his revenge. And even those that have wronged him are no longer alive. Just doing it out of pettiness and maliceness. Just malice. Just evil. When I make bad guys, I make them bad. There's no... you can have sympathy for them, but they are evil. In every sense of the way. Like, you can understand their plight, but they're not good creatures. There's no redemption for this one. And a hero's only as good as their villain. Alright, let's have a look-see. That looks pretty good. I'm going to have to edit some of the core eyebrows, but I'm liking this. I have to edit that. Make a little customization. Let's go ahead and have a look-see at the face. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, yeah, that looks. It's solid. It's solid. Maybe space out the eyebrows a little bit more. Oh, I'm a guy watching me stab this Saurians for no reason. Boo-hoo. Cat? Cats are cats are interesting creatures. They're psychopaths. Lovable psychopaths. I have to practice. Let me play with my food. Oh, you're injured and dying? Let me just swat you around a little bit. Give you just a slight sense so that you can escape me. I say this as a proud owner of a kitty. And she is a psychopath. She is crazy. Although I do help promote her psychopathic tendencies, I do every so often feed her little bugs. Give her a bug for entertainment and protein. And sometimes I don't have to do anything. She actually goes and finds them herself. She'll chase after flies and stuff like that. So she's a little, she's a little hunter of mine. So this needs to be cropped down. I have to break that weld. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this dragon is literally undead, so. Cut some parts off right here. What is going on here? I heard a lot of people were not impressed with the ending of Skyrim. Not like the expansions, but the dragon at the end wasn't a good fight. I've got Skyrim, but I've never beaten it. I was gonna go off on like side quests and tangents. Never completed the main storyline. It's terrible of me, but like it's a long game. It's like a lot of stuff. Its lore is massive. I can see why people got lost in Skyrim. Like, it's huge. That doesn't include like the expansions and stuff like that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and start editing the actual. Is that correct? remesh this? I might need to remesh. It didn't do it to the other side. Wow, okay. It didn't cut the other side. That's not what I'm going for. And you take a little bit off this side. That's what I was afraid of. Try to avoid these sharp edges. You know, I go for as long as I can. So I'm already at like an hour and 15 minutes. Usually I try to stream for like 3 hours, attempt to at least. Sometimes I get tired and get fatigued and move on from there. I do have water. I always make sure that I go to the bathroom beforehand and everything else. That way there's no interruptions. And don't worry, my cat will get up and tell me what time it is. She's definitely good at that. She's like, hey, excuse me, you need to pay attention to me. You've been doing whatever for too long. It's now time for me. Reminds you of teeth on how scales grow out? Yeah. Kind of. Trying to remember what was my inspiration for the eyebrows. I think it was, I just needed to have expression. And the only way to do that with is eyebrows. It's kind of hard to animate like teeth. Just, I mean, I guess it could be done. I guess, you know, if you're like a liquid creature, like Venom would be a perfect example of like limited expression. I think I need to switch up. I think this brush is too aggressive. Let's just go with clay here. No, it's still too aggressive. Let's turn down the intensity. Yeah, there we go. Still too aggressive, really. Still too aggressive. Okay. Yeah, I see. Spider-Man's another example of just eyebrow. Like, you don't see his nose or his, you know, and then he's got like a little icon of sensory, like, oh, my spider senses are tingling, so even when he's surprised, like, his eyebrows raise up. So that's another simple design of just simply eyebrows. That's too aggressive. Trying to think what else. You get more expression through stick figures than you can than what I'm doing. I don't want them to be completely the same. Let's go ahead and trim off that. Just little small edits and cuts. I want them to be similar, but not the same. And the eye catches on to that. That is true. That is very, very true. They'd be plotting, planning, and figuring out their vengeance. Gotta have a reason to want to live forever. Even if that reason's dead and gone. Now, on his top left eyebrow, there's a cut. How am I going to do that? We'll come back to that once I'm done editing the other ones. You need to focus on individual stuff. Not want to do that. There we go. Top right. It's a little chip, a little divot, not like a noticeable one. I've been making something that has to do with snowboard hop, but it has a ESA scenario. What's an EAS scenario? I bet you wouldn't understand that one is, but just thought I would mention it. What's also nice is that his skull is so well detailed, and the skull itself could be separated from the body to force it. Yeah, exactly. So, like, if you're going to invest a bunch of time, make sure you do it on stuff that is definitely going to be on camera, right? So the dragon's definitely going to be on camera, and people notice faces, right? So you want to spend most of your time on expressions. You can get away with a few things, anatomy discrepancies, but you have to make sure that face is good. Make sure that face is good. Ooh, that's a mistake. It's too aggressive. That brush is way too aggressive. Let's make this size smaller. There we go. Chip crates. Is it noticeable? Looks noticeable enough. Looks good enough. Looks good enough. Let's have a look, see. So we need to, I should have done this to begin with. We need to have eyebrows. So new folder. Eyebrows. Label the creature. Make sure that there's a number involved. Make sure we got everything. Save time. Alright. I think the face is mostly done. I'll have to come back and look at it, but I think it's mostly done. Let's go back to the skull. And eyebrows look done. I need to edit the eyebrows though. More aggressive brush. And now I'm just making sure that the eyebrow is the main thing that the audience will see. And any clipping issues should be dealt with this. So if there's any clipping issues, clear this up a little bit. Yeah, this needs to be... smaller brush size. Yeah, 20 should do it. It's a little aggressive here. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's have a look. See, like I'm kind of nitpicking. I might want to come back to this, but I'm liking the eyebrows. I don't see any current clipping issues. Let's go ahead and just edit a little bit of this. Oh, nope. Let's go ahead and clear it. Just make sure that the eyebrows won't touch. Touch that. There. It's a little bit more clearly defined. Yeah, let's have a look. See. thank you very much. The earlier stuff, I was about ready to fall asleep to the early stuff. I've got a whole sound mod that's all free use. I always hate like silent streams. Like you can just cut the air with the silence. It's like, come on, man, put in some background music. But you gotta worry about copyright, right? You gotta worry about copyright, so that's the issue. And that is a sexy beast. Sexy beast, yeah. Okay, so I did more details on the head. I need to go back to the tail now. But yeah, he looks really good. You see if there's anything else I need to do here. Got the spikes, got the horns, got the teeth, got the eyebrows. Let's go and look at the bottom jaw. Maybe edit that slightly. I think this needs to be edited. Rotated. Oop, nope. That actually looks really good. Let's see here. That needs to be edited. Yeah, going back, you always want to go back and look at things. Do just slight edits here and there. What is this? Why is this happening? I don't know if a dragon could do the moonwalk. That's an interesting concept. Something maybe attempt to edit, maybe? Like a animation test? That's back, middle, front. Wait, why didn't they disappear? There are two of them? Nope, there's not two of them. Let's just do this then. That's better. Move it back in. Boosh. Definitely need to work on that one. Yeah, four-legged creature, like a shuffle. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work out. I know for, like you could do it with the front legs, right? The shuffle, the moonwalk with the front legs, because the front legs work a lot like human legs, but the back legs would, I don't know what that'd do. It'd just be like normal walk cycle. It's already been subdivided, right? Yeah, it's already been subdivided. I don't know there's much I can do here. Not much I can do here. Maybe for an animation test, just the front half. Or he's standing on his front legs. It's looking pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. I need. When we first started streaming, I was like working on the tail, and I'm like working on the face again, and I need to stop it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What's more, over the pass, look at stuff, see if anything like needs to be fixed. Smooth that out, maybe. Perfect. Smooth that out. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go back to the tail. Let's go back to the tail. Exciting part's over, just go back to the tail. Let's just go ahead and organize that. Did I organize the eyebrows? Looks like I did. Okay. Okay, eyebrows have been organized. Let's go start working on the tail. That's done. I feel like the tail needs to be much shorter. Yeah, it's happening. I'm going to try my best. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. But hopefully once all the models have been done, everything will go much faster. Just gotta get to that point. Let's see here. Save, save, save. Always save. It's a good thing too, because I sometimes forget myself. So I always need to save. I think I have it like set to every 15 minutes it autosaves. Usually I get in the zone and I forget everything. Like, oh! And then it crashes, and you're like, no! I've been fortunate so far that ZBrush hasn't crashed on me. Usually it starts crashing on you when you start like meshing and uniting stuff. And merging things. That's been my experience. is it not? Need a bigger size. There we go. It's happening, yes. It's been a long time, a long road, but yes, we are doing it. So I've heard since, unlike sprite work or Flash, you don't have to dig through a massive list of character parts. That is not true. That is not true. Look at my subtools. This is not the final mesh. This is me organizing the stuff. So you have to. You have to keep stuff organized. It's just like a Flash puppet. It's just like a Flash puppet. That's how it reminds me of it. You gotta keep it organized. So I don't know who told you that it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you could easily make a face out of one mesh. But then you start losing like a whole bunch of pixels. As you progress, you'll quickly find out that you'll run out of pixels to work with. That's why you have to break it up. Which makes sense, right? You don't want an entire skeleton or whatever made out of a single mesh. Although, in the end, it will become a single mesh. Does that make sense? So right now, I'm making multiple meshes. Right? Simpler designs. So a perfect example is the face, right? Let's go back to the face. The face has well, there we go. So the horns are a separate piece, right? What I did was I chunked it into several pieces. So this is a perfect example of a mesh being completely united. So what I did was I took like several, not circles, but cylinders, right? So you take several cylinders, and that's how I did the individual section. And then what I did was I meshed them all together, and then that's how I got this unique shape, right? That's how I did this. But if you go into like the face, see how there's separate meshes? Like each tooth is a separate mesh, right? The eyes are a single mesh. They're just welded together. And then the eyebrows, and then the horns, and then the horns. Does that make sense? And then also, if you go down below, if I can find it. The jaws, yep, there we go. Go down to the jaws, you can see that each of the horns, there we go, are a separate mesh as well. So you have to break down the category. I started with a circle, right? And then it became a skull. But then I quickly run out of pixels, and then I had to break it down again. Now there's ways to like increase like sections of mesh where it's like much more important. So there's a thing called masking, right? Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, you gotta deviate draw. I have to be on the right thing. Let's go to my tail. It'll be easy. So say like I want to separate these two pieces, right? Perfect example. What we'll do is we'll mask. Oh, no, that's not what we want. We'll mask. Right? So say like I just want to edit this, right? That's not correct either. Is my mask correct? Am I in the right thing? It's a trim last little. See, there's new brushes that I'm not even aware of. Alpha Curve, I'll have to play with that. Especially for hair. Anyways, with mask, you can get greater detail, right? So you can subdivide certain objects. But don't forget, like, yeah, kind of not. I'm just not educated in these fields. I'm just curious. Yeah, me. So I'm not formally educated either, and I'm learning along the way as well. So I've had no professional help in regards to this. I haven't taken any classes or anything like that. This is all just a passion project. I'm learning as much as you are. I've just probably watched a few more videos than you have. Oh man, symmetry was turned off. The more you do something, the better you get at it. And then streaming kind of helps me focus. I get some solid work done. Well, thank you very much. I hope to get good at it one day. All this stuff will be much faster, hopefully. I'm learning as I go. I'm sure that there's faster ways to do what I'm doing right now, so. I bought ZBrush back in like 2019 or 2018. Something right around there, and then I was like, I don't have time to learn this. I'm too busy working and stuff, so everything kind of fell to the wayside. And then there's like multiple changes in My Little Pony's lore, so I had to change all that, and then I had to re-script stuff. It's been an adventure unto itself. I haven't been idle, it's just I've been busy. Now I'm coming back at it hard. So I want to learn ZBrush. I want to learn Blender, and I want to make an animation out of it. Get some custom music and play custom music in the background. And I also got a soundboard, so I was like, you know what? Let's try streaming. And I was like, streaming is kind of hard, and we'll figure out this as well. The only thing that I wanted to do is kind of split up my screens. I want like 2 monitors instead of 1. I have a second monitor, but I don't have the HDMI cable, so. Currently, I've got a split screen with my phone, so I'm kind of watching the stream and using the phone. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Oh, save time. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. My stream's still up, right? I hope so. Looks like it is. Oh, YouTube it is. What's YouTube? Good, good, good. Stream's still working. That's good. See, like, people coming and going, dropping and coming and going, back and forth. Like, hi and bye, hi and bye. That's okay. People can stop by and see what's going on. This is actually kind of a boring part, just trying to take care of the tail. Not much to do on that. It's kind of just trying to make them unique, slightly different from one another. Humans are very good at seeing repetition. You don't want to make everything look the same, or try not to. Hello. Welcome back. Hi, bye. Shrink this brush. This brush is way too aggressive. There we go. The sides needs to be a little bit bigger. How's everybody doing tonight? Like my dragon's butt. This is a dragon butt. This is a little bit of a boring part as I'm just editing the last bone of the tail. Let's have a look, see. I feel like I need to be a little bit more aggressive on the size. Like I need to shrink it. No, she has awoken. Maybe. Don't bite me, kitty. Okay, she's just going back down. She's just stretching. She's fine. I made sure I played with her before this. Looks solid, looks acceptable. Whoops. Too aggressive on that one. Nope, nope. Let's probably cut a little bit of that off. Here in about 50 minutes, I'll probably take a break. You guys have any questions or concerns, or need me to change the channel on the music, just let me know. Any feedback would be appreciated. Let's see here. It's kind of weird. It's not a circle. I'm pretty sure it's a circle. Let's get a little bit more aggressive. That makes sense. I don't know if I want to chop all of it off. No, I want to edit this one. we have a reference for a cattail? At least I thought we did. Done with that. Tails are kind of tiny. They're a lot thinner and don't necessarily have spikes. How about them? I mean, they have spikes, but they're like on the bottom, right? And this one has like full spikes on it. It's about halfway have spikes and the others don't. Oh no, don't crash on me! Okay, that's fine. Whew. That was scary. Let's quick save before we do that. Alright, so yes, let's get rid of these bony protrusions. Welcome back. Welcome back. Looking at my references, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking probably halfway. Clear off the bony intrusions. Does that make sense? So, like these ridges on the backbone disappear about halfway. What I'm referencing is this, right? Look at every cat, the backbone disappears. It becomes more of like a rectangle. Interlocking joints. So I think that's what it was. I think that's what it is. You simply just clear these off. Yeah, just do that. About halfway, if we're going to go with a dragon. And a dragon is just like an amalgamation of certain different creatures. So I think I'm going to have to, just straighten these out. Yeah, or at least not make them so, like, noticeable. There could be like little bumps, but nothing too aggressive. So just be faster to just cut them. That'll work. Okay, what's this? Gotta be careful of artifacts, though. Maybe this would be the best way. No. Sure. Alright, I'm liking it already. I just got a quick look. I'm already liking it. Yeah, this looks appropriate. Interlocking tail segments. Nope, don't want that. Yeah, it's already noticeable. You do this about halfway. Hitting the wrong thing. It keeps wanting me to subdivide, and I'm like, nope, don't subdivide. Chop that out. Yeah, there we go. Perfection. Let's see how that looks. Nope. See how that looks. Yes. Yes. Looks good. This pleases me. Yes, yes. Chop, chop. Oops. Usually I'm not aggressive enough. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting shape. Look at that. Oh. It's always interesting to see the interpretation of the program to what you do. Sometimes you're like, that makes no damn sense. And then other times you're like, well, that's kind of cool. It's actually better than what I planned. We will want to, on my head. interesting. Actually getting a little hungry thinking about eating something. There's also bone decay that can take place, which for a lich makes sense. Oh yeah. He's not made entirely out of bone. He's also got ice that's holding him together. There's like huge chunks of them missing. Like the shoulders, the hind back legs, the breastbone, that's all missing. There's like huge chunks of them missing. I'll show you. Where's my artwork? See your deviant heart. Was it? Yeah, if you look here, so yeah, it's literally missing chunks. So if you look at him, right, he's missing his breastbone, he's missing both of his forearms, he's missing the connector to his wings. So like literally he's missing chunks of himself. That's how old he is. Ice is kind of keeping him together. If you watch the episode, there's a hint there was an episode 2 of how he is, the reason why he is. Whole story and plotline. However, I've had to change it multiple times due to changelings turning good and introduction of different worlds, and Flurry Heart being born. Been so many changes to the script. I'm trying to keep it as accurate as possible. I'm getting a little hungry. And my cat is starting to wake up, which I know what will happen next. She'll want to play. She'll be a good distraction, but a distraction nonetheless. We'll see. I'll try to keep going as long as possible, but knowing her, I see you looking at me. Little psychopath. Interesting. She laid back down. You better not be keeping me up all night, I swear. You just tired? Keep an eye on her. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. Gotta refuel the body. Solid. Let's have a look-see. Looking pretty good. Major chops help. Get close to that middle section. Maybe 2 more backbones, 2 more vertebrae. Chop, chop. Chop. Probably stream again tomorrow. And then I'll take a break Sunday because it's my birthday. Well, not actually my birthday, but celebrating my birthday. And then probably start back up on Monday. Assuming everything goes well. Awesome. We'll be learning this together. I really want to learn the clothing mesh. Apparently, there's also a couple of new brushes that came out at was it 2.7? So there was an update on ZBrush, and I just downloaded it, and I can already see some of the brushes that have changed. I want to play around with those, just to see what they do. It's there's so much we can do in this. I don't know everything in the system as is. This needs to definitely be smoothed out. There we go. Might also do I don't know, a Halloween special or something like that. I've got what is it? Got some ghost games that we could play. I don't know if you guys would even be interested in that. Just for Halloween. Let's have a look, see. We're about a halfway mark. So look, see. Still need a shortcut. That looks like a solid transition. Spike, and then it slowly goes into that. That's solid. The tail should be about as long as the body, right? Yeah, right there. And then for cat, it's about the length of the spine. So we could get out some measurements. Yeah. So what is it? I think I have phasmophobia. That game scares the shit out of me. I mean, I won't be screaming or anything like that, but I'll be jumping. I heard that they came out with new ghosts, and I haven't played it for a year since last season. Alright. I think that tail looks pretty good. So today we've done the hips. We've finished up the skull. We need to work on the legs and the wings. Yeah, tons of progression. Yep, so it begins. Oh. We'll go outside. Want to play? We'll get up here. She wants to go outside. I think I'm going to save it here, since I have a demanding cat that requires my attention. Well, it's here. Phasmophobia is amazing, and I'm terrible at it, but it's one of the few games that I play with friends. Yeah, Phasmophobia. I mean, I haven't played it in like a year. Yeah. I don't see here. What is... It's on a Sunday. Halloween's on a Sunday, right? It's the 31st. So yeah, I'll be off. Yeah, I might do like a late night stream playing Phasmophobia. I still have to download it and everything else, but I think that would be fun.